Senator Coons, it's Bob Costa. Good to see you, sir. If you could, for a moment, good to see you, respectfully put aside your role as a United States Senator and talk about Joe Biden, the President of the United States. You, more than anyone perhaps I've ever covered, understand his home in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. This is a retreat he goes to. The final days of this decision was not like Nixon in '74 at the residence of the White House. He went to Rehoboth Beach, your home state, to be with Jill, to talk with family members. Tell us about the importance of the site of this momentous decision in American political history, him watching the waves at Rehoboth Beach down the street from the boardwalk and the ice cream stands, a place that he has gone to again and again, decade after decade, after personal highs, political humiliation. He always goes back to Rehoboth, back to Delaware, back to the family. And I know this was a heart-wrenching decision for him based on our reporting, but you're one of his closest friends in American politics. Give us a candid assessment of what this has really been like for him.
Bob, as you say, Joe Biden is grounded. He's grounded in his faith, in his family, and in our state. Excuse me. I'm sorry. This was a very difficult decision, and one that I think reflects the very best of who Joe Biden is. Someone who, as you put it, Bob, comes home because it's where his strength is. His strength is in his family. His strength is in our community. His strength is in his faith. And as he was going through the excruciating loss of his beloved son, Beau, it was in Rehoboth, in Wilmington, in prayer, and surrounded by all who have loved and supported him for decades in Delaware, that he found strength. As he was finding his way through the tragic loss of his wife and daughter back in 1972 that began his career in the Senate, it was in Delaware, and it was in his faith that he found the grounding and the strength to be able to get back up and continue. And in every chapter in his life, in politics, in service, in his family, and at home, he's been grounded. Joe Biden, more than anyone I've ever known, speaks to what is best in the American spirit, a capacity to keep going, to see challenges, but to find hope and to find strength. The folks in Delaware who've been texting me and calling me in the last few hours all want me to say to Joe Biden how much we love him, how much we admire and respect his service, and how grateful we all are for the decisions he's made over decades in his service and his tireless loyalty to our home state of Delaware. He is the greatest Delawarean in our history. And the fact that he has chosen to be grounded in our community, in our parish, in our parishes, in the traditions and history of bipartisanship and of respecting each other and of being compassionate and decent, all of that comes from our community, his family, his faith, and our traditions. And so thank you for asking. He did make the hardest decision, I suspect, of his whole life in a way that was informed by and grounded by everything that has sustained him in his decades of public service.